halfway through the second season's airing, Euphoria Season 3 was announced. Thus the only worry for fans was the excellent show itself rather than its potential. Sam, Zendaya, and the entire cast and crew of Euphoria have raised the bar for Season 2 while keeping the show's core values, according to Francesca Orsi, Vice President of HBO Programming. We couldn't be more thrilled to continue our adventure with this extraordinary, incredibly talented crew into Season 3. The statement reads, Casey Bloys, the chief content officer at HBO, recently acknowledged that the sexified high school drama has a limited shelf life. Bloys opined, I don't think you want 30-year-olds playing. He also expressed his opinion on whether Zendaya's burgeoning fame would affect her dedication to upcoming seasons. I will let talk about, he remarked in reference to it. Even though he makes a reference to the show's impending finale, he is optimistic about its future. In regards to what they have in store for Season 3, Bloys expressed his excitement. I'll leave that up to them, then. I'll say that generally speaking, we have faith in the direction they're taking these people. Therefore, we will let the creative team take the lead. We absolutely need more memes of Sydney Sweeney giving us many Emmy-worthy moments. So maybe this is not the end of the road. So here is all the information you require about Euphoria Season 3. Euphoria Season 3 potential release date. When will Euphoria Season 3 air on Sky and HBO? Season 3 of Euphoria doesn't yet have an official release date, but we do know it's coming. Production concerns associated with COVID-19 caused a significant delay in the release of Euphoria Season 2. But 2 bonus episodes made the wait a little more tolerable. We're hoping that these problems won't recur this time. Therefore, we anticipate that Season 3 will premiere as soon as early 2023. Eric Dane, who plays Nate's father, Cal Jacobs, on Grey's Anatomy, has partially popped that optimist's bubble. According to the actor's interview with Variety, filming might begin as early as November. But that doesn't guarantee that the series will air the following year. It makes sense. I saw something that stated 2024, he said. I mean, maybe in November, we'll go back and shoot. I'm not sure. I am not aware. There will always be changes. Euphoria Season 3 cast, who is returning for Euphoria Season 3. Along with the following actors, Zendaya will likely return as Rue, Hunter Schafer as Jules, Jacob Elordi as Nate, Alexa Demi as Maddie, Barbie Ferreira as Kat, Algie Smith as Chris, Sydney Sweeney as Cassie, Maud Apatow as Lexi, Storm Reed as Gia, Nika King as Leslie, Austin Abrams as Ethan, Coleman Domingo as Ollie, and newcomer Dominic Fike as Ollie. Of course, Zendaya's part in Season 3 was always a guarantee. She will be in Season 3. Casey Bloys recently assured TV Line, adding that it's hard to fathom doing show without her. In the Season 2 finale, Eric Dane's Cal Jacobs' son Nate showed up at the warehouse where his father has been hiding with a loaded rifle and a USB drive containing all of Cal's underage sex films. Nate then disclosed that Cal was detained as a result of his calling the police. Although the validity of Cal's incarceration and subsequent appearance in Season 3 has been questioned, Dane said the character would return. The actor said, "Oh, of course," when asked a question by Variety regarding how his character would evolve and whether Cal will find redemption. Dane hinted, there will be redemption. I mean, that's the course he's taking. I find it impossible to picture Cal's life in isolation. It's challenging to include Cal in the plot when he's incarcerated. Although it has not been revealed whether father and son can reconcile, Dane is still optimistic. I believe it was, in a peculiar way, what was going on in that moment, he said. You'll note Nate remained silent as I spoke in the entryway. He had a genuine opportunity to express his emotions, even using the rifle. He used the rifle as a way to express his rage at his father for what he had done to him. He even states, "You King loathed me for always protecting you." Cal felt like a piece of SHT because of this. His son had offended him for it. Nate, though, has a chance actually to perform what I did in the foyer. Angus Cloud is one important cast member who might not be back. After Ashtray unintentionally shot Fez during a risky police confrontation at the end of Season 2, Fez was taken into custody by the authorities. We don't believe Fez will be released from prison anytime soon because the evidence against him is quite strong. But it's still possible that he could pop up if other characters visit him there. The same is true for newcomer Chloe Cherry, whose Faye character was detained when law enforcement officers searched Fez's home. Cherry has already shared her wishes for the character in case she returns for Season 3, giving fans hope that Faye would appear once more. She told Variety, "I think Faye has a tale of addiction to tell, just like Rue does. I think they could learn something from each other, even though their stories are different. Rue, in my opinion, is a non-judgmental person, and I believe that is all Faye needs. They have these same experiences, and despite that, they are both relaxed females, so I think they would get along if they were closer. Even less likely to make a comeback is Ashtray, Fez's younger brother. Javon Walton's character lost his life in the aforementioned gunfight, and while we didn't see his body, it's likely because he was a child and not because there was a bigger mystery surrounding it. In the opening sequences of Euphoria Season 2, Catherine Narducci, who plays Fezco's grandma, undoubtedly created an impression and went viral very immediately. First of all, Narducci told Elle, "My niece contacted me, was aware of the show before I performed it, and is an avid viewer. Oh my god, you have 1 million hits on TikTok," she exclaims. I thought, what? Following that viral popularity, she hopes to return for the 3rd season. The entire being in a coma condition must first be overcome. Narducci expressed his hope to return. "I must awaken from that dreadful coma. I expressed to Sam Levinson, the film's director, my desire to awaken from my coma and pursue Lori. She intends to pursue Zendaya. Zendaya requires some assistance." Additionally, there have been rumors that Tom Holland, Zendaya's boyfriend, may make an appearance. The man otherwise known as Spidey allegedly visited the Season 2 set while filming, and Zendaya later revealed to Entertainment Tonight that a cameo has, in fact, been considered. Euphoria Season 3 plot. What will happen in Euphoria Season 3? 2 extra episodes were used by Euphoria to bridge the gap between Seasons 1 and 2. Although these originated from COVID-related problems, they had a strong response, suggesting that more might be done to focus on various characters in the run-up to Season 3. In the interim, anticipate Season 3 to continue unraveling the threads that Season 2's spectacular ending ripped apart. Nate will have to cope with the fallout from putting his father in prison. Cassie and Maddie may have an opportunity to rekindle their friendship, and Jules will also have to deal with the consequences. She clearly wants to reconcile with Rue, but considering the outcome of the voiceover, it is safe to infer that they won't ever reconcile. A significant question that Euphoria hasn't officially addressed yet could have a major role in Season 3's plot. Of course, we're referring to Nate's hidden third brother, who has twice appeared in family photos throughout the course of both seasons. Since the first episode, fans have been discussing the youngest Jacob's brother. While some hypotheses are more ridiculous than others, that is not Ashtray. The truth behind his absence might be precisely the kind of crazy thing this show depends on. Another character who, if he chose to make a comeback in Season 3, could have a significant impact is young Cal's covert love for Derek. However, given that Cal has been placed under custody as a result of the events of the Season 2 finale, it doesn't seem terribly likely, although we suppose he could return in some sort of prison or courtroom scenes that further examine his demise. Cal himself might not even return. In Season 2, Sydney Sweeney's Cassie became darker, and the actress hopes that trend will carry over to Season 3. I got to play with a little bit of Cassie when she started claiming in a scene with Nate that she's crazier than Maddie. She also started to become less frenzied and a little bit more nasty, dark, and somber. She told Variety, "I would love to play with more of that streak within herself. I enjoy portraying people that are intricate and have many depths, and people ponder whether they are pure or bad. I enjoy playing characters that provoke thought in both me and the audience." Cassie was never intimidating to me, especially in the beginning. She only comes to mind as a very vulnerable, hurt girl. The 3rd season might see Ashtray return. We cannot be certain that Ashtray is dead because you observed no blood at all. Am I correct? Said Walton to EW. And you missed him falling, too. Although you heard the shot, you were unable to witness the shooting. Therefore, there are minor factors that might encourage him to return for another season. Walton has certain aspirations for his character if he succeeds. I hope he understands that using drugs isn't the best course for him. He should only concentrate on himself because, if he comes back, another shot at life would be offered to him. He must therefore make the most of the opportunity. You know, the 13-year-old guy in the show has a lot to live for. Rue wants to be here, so it's up to her now, Zendaya stated in an interview with Variety. I sincerely hope that in the future, we can learn more about her life, particularly her straight path. We carried her all the way to perhaps what is rock bottom, and a sad time, the actress said, and ideally, in the end, depart with a sense of happiness and delight that there is still hope for her. While we would want to witness the immediate results of all of these tales, Zendaya has a little different in mind. The multi-talented actress has hinted that she would want to see a time leap where the kids are no longer in high school now that she is a producer on the program. She told The Hollywood Reporter, "I believe it'll be great to explore the characters outside of high school. I want to see how chaotic Rue's sobriety path might appear," said the speaker. Additionally, Zendaya has talked about her growing part behind the camera in the show, adding, "I'm present at every stage, even during editing. And that's really very unique. You don't typically receive that much hands-on experience, and everyone chooses to produce in a different way. We're all pouring our hearts into it." Euphoria Season 3 trailer. Any Euphoria Season 3 footage yet? There won't be any fresh footage until near the premiere of Season 3. So the earliest we could see more of Rue and company is late 2022 or early 2023. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.